Hi, Michael. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. Look, I'm just letting you know that I want you to feel like this is a safe space for you. I want you to feel like you can be comfortable enough to talk to me. Everything that we talk about today won't be shared. That's confidential.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one of the things that I get everyone to sign when I see everyone.
Mm-hmm.
So I do know little bit about your story from when you wanted to come in and talk to me. But can you give me a little bit more information about what's been going on?
Yeah, so I have two boys, 6 and an 8-year-old. Um, and then we recently just lost a little girl to a stillbirth.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, and as much as it affects my wife, it also affects me. And everyone just seems to be like just caring about my wife and her feelings and how she feels, and I'm just supposed to take care of the boys and man up and just put on this brave face and pretend like nothing happened while my wife has all the support in the world. And I just feel like no one realized that I also lost a little girl too. It just seems to be about my wife, which of course it is, but it's also just I also lost my little girl as well. So I just I want to be able to be there for my wife and my two boys. I just also need some support, and I need someone to realize that I also lost a little girl. So I just was kind of hoping for some tools or strategies to kind of
Yeah, of course. Look, I am really sorry to hear that you've gone through that. That would be extremely tough.
Yeah.
And it also sounds like you're not really being heard at home. If you have spoken to your wife about how you're feeling, it definitely impacts moms and dads.
Right. Sometimes of course, it's harder on her.
Well, not necessarily. I feel like it is one of those things where, like, if a male isn't vocal about what's going on, sometimes people don't know. People only know when you tell them. Like, you're talking to me now. Now I know that you have this anger and anxiousness about, and also just the sadness about losing your child. But it sounds like you may not have expressed that to everyone else, so people don't know that. So it is something that we need to work on communicating. I'm definitely hearing you when you're saying all that, and it does sound very upsetting. And I'm really sorry. What would you like us to look to doing? Do you think that you need some grief counseling?
Yeah, I think that would be good. And
you and your wife, maybe.
Honestly, yeah, okay. I think my wife could use it as well, and I think that it would kind of help her to realize that I'm also struggling as much as I fake it to my the best of my ability for my boys. And she has her own way of grieving, and that's totally okay, but I also need to be able to do so as well.
Yeah.
So as much as she wants me to take care of the boys, I also need some help with it, so that way
every day. Of course. Sorry. Yeah. Everyday distractions do make you kind of lose focus as to what you're supposed to be grieving. So it'll come and go, but you do need to allow yourself that time to grieve, but you also need to tell your wife that that's how you're feeling, because she probably looks at you as the support for her role.
Right.
But let's look at maybe looking at getting you referrals, both of you, to get some grief counseling, and then also look at getting you guys to be a little bit more be more open in how you're feeling,
right? Because we have good communication. It's just that I don't know how to tell her.
Yeah.
In this scenario,
do you think seeing a counselor for that would help?
Yeah, I think if we put it as for both of us, and then I have a chance to kind of speak, she'll kind of realize oh, I am he is struggling with that. as much as I am, you know.
Okay. Look, that's if you're happy, we can start doing some referrals to kind of get you started on that. Again, I'm really sorry about your loss. And let's try and look at getting you the support that you need.
Okay.
Just so you don't feel like things are piling up and you don't get the help that you need.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.